Yes, my people, Big Prozech back again with another video. Welcome. You guys already know what we do here, man. We talk all things sneakers, kicks, and crepes. And today we've got a nice little review. And this review has been a long time coming. You know, my name's Prozech, aka the Comfort King. And I have not done a review on any Nike Reacts. Tisk. Today, I'm correcting that situation. And this is how I'm gonna do it. Ba-bam. Yeah, we are looking into the Nike React Infinity Run Flyknit. This is the Nike React Infinity Run Flyknit. We're gonna look at everything. We're gonna look at how much it costs. We're gonna look at how we cop. We're gonna look at fit on feet, unbox, all of that good stuff. If that sounds like something you like, you already know what to do, people. Like the video, comment, subscribe, do all of that good stuff. And without any further ado, let's have a quick look at the box. Okay guys, it comes in a regular orange box, you know, nothing crazy. As I said, Nike React Infinity Run FK, which means Flyknit, size US 13, UK 12. This is the shoe in hand. Now let's see how they look on feet. Okay, so I managed to cop these direct from Nike via their app. So shout out Nike. This isn't a particularly hype shoe. This is a general release, so shoes readily available, but Nike did have a pretty cool sale on at the time I picked up, which was quite recently. So instead of paying $139.95, I actually managed to get these for $97.97, which is pretty cool. Pretty much no secondary market, and as I've just said, they are available on sale. So if you like this type of shoe, if you like that sort of thing, yeah, now's probably the time to go pick up. So let's talk about sizing now. I'm a UK size 12, and I picked these up in a UK size 12, and obviously in my mind I'm thinking it's Flyknit, so it's gonna be pretty stretchy, pretty breathable. So essentially a sock like feel. You don't want to go too big, and you definitely don't want to go small. You want it to be pretty snug sort of thing. You want it to be comfortable. If I'm being honest, I probably could have gone half a size up, just because of how tight it seems to be in the front of the shoe and the back of the shoe, and that obviously is because it's a legit running shoe and they want to make sure the shoe stays on your foot. So I completely understand, but if I'd have known beforehand, I'd have probably just gone up half a size. That would have probably made the shoe perfect. So React, well, you will know by this time, Nike, this is Nike's version of Adidas's Boost. Not an exact replica, but a similar type of comfort technology. Essentially it's foam. It's a foam midsole that's meant to give you energy return and meant to be quite cushioned and comfortable. But one thing, I mean, obviously, if you have in your mind Boost when you're putting this shoe on, one thing you'll realize quite instantaneously is you don't have that straight away comfort. It's not a straight instantaneous feel of comfort that you sort of would get if you put on an Ultra Boost or you put on a Yeezy 350 V2 for instance. It's a little bit firmer, especially in the toe and in the heel. And you can feel the difference. Interestingly enough, as a running shoe, the Ultra Boost especially tends to get a lot of criticism for being a little bit too bouncy, and I think Nike sought to address those issues by making their comfort technology a little bit firmer, especially in this particular silhouette. So the aim of this shoe is to keep you moving, reduce injuries, and apparently try and help you look slick at the same time. So let's look into the design of the shoe, the materials, the look, and all of that good stuff. Shoe's very, very simple. Essentially a full Prime-knit upper with some reinforcements in the heel, and under the heel, as you can see here. And then you've got a full React midsole and outsole. Essentially the React just goes straight to the outsole. It is slightly reinforced with some rubber on the ends, but essentially it is a full React out and mid. Just some Nike detailing on the back there. Really nice little bits of detail. Here on the side you've got Nike React. I really like this sort of triple black colorway, and I do actually like the look of the shoe in hand as well. You've got a nice little loop at the collar here, which just basically says Infinity React. The eye stays are actually fused directly to the Prime-knit, and obviously this is just to reduce weight on the shoe, and it is a very light shoe. Massive amount of React foam in the shoe, especially at the front of the shoe, which when you're looking down, if I show you the shoe like this, is really wide. Like the energy distribution and the spread is huge at the front of the shoe, and it makes sense. And that continues not as wide, but it continues at the back of the shoe as well. And I understand that makes sense, because when you're running, this part of the shoe hits the ground a lot, and this part of the shoe hits the ground a lot. So having the majority of your comfort tech and foam in these areas does make sense, and especially at the front of the foot, where you've got a lot of small bones, metatarsals and phalanges and all of these different things. You want to have a massive amount of foam there to protect against injury. Now, before we get into my overall thoughts, let me find out what you guys thought in the cop that and stop that section. From time to time, I like to throw up in my stories a little picture of a shoe that I've purchased or I'm aiming to do a review on, and find out what the people are saying, because I'm a man of the people. So I threw up a picture of the Infinity Run and I asked the people what they're saying, and this is what they said. People, this is pretty overwhelming. Everyone likes this shoe. Well, the majority of people like the shoe, and I can't disagree. It's a really cool shoe. Overall, I think Nike actually smashed this shoe. You all know me for placing a massive amount of emphasis on how comfortable shoes are, and yeah man, this is Nike's premier comfort technology, and I had to give it a go. And I think from a comfort perspective, I think the shoe's pretty comfortable. As I said, it is not as instantaneously comfortable as a 350 V2 or an Ultra Boost, which I completely understand. But from a running perspective, this is probably a better running shoe than those silhouettes. Definitely better running shoe than the Yeezy. But I'm not running, right? I don't run in, and I'm not likely to run in this particular shoe. I got this shoe because I liked how it looked, and I think we can all agree this shoe looks pretty cool, right? But for me, and I don't know whether it's just because of my frame, the way that my feet are set up, and especially because of them thick by ankles, I just don't think this particular silhouette works with me. I do love how it looks on other people, so I am veering towards a cop that in that regard, but just not a cop that for me. Guys, thank you so much for your time. Now I've told you what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you like the video, subscribe, comment, share. We're very, very close to hitting 200 subscribers, which is crazy. And I massively appreciate it. So let's push, let's get up there, and let's continue to go further and further. Thank you so much for all your support. Before I let you go, if you like Sneaker Chat, make sure you check out Kicks Chronicles. It's my podcast where we take a deep dive into a guest's sneaker history. We go all the way to the back, where we look at what brought them into the game, all the way to the modern day, and find out what's currently on feet. That's available on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, everywhere you get podcasts. Make sure you go check that out. Once again, thank you for your time. I've been Prozech on Instagram and Twitter. Make sure to go holler at me. And until I see you man down the roads, stay blessed.